Good morning, ladies. I just wanted to chat for a few minutes. Wanted to ask you all, what's your take on something? Interracial dating. Do you think people should or should not do it? Do you think they should mix races, mix cultures? Here's my take on it. At one point in time, I absolutely thought interracial dating was amazing. I thought it would be a good experience for people. I don't think that way anymore. For me personally, it's a no. I won't date or marry anyone outside of my race. I also will not date or marry anyone that has married someone and bear children with someone outside of the black race. And here's why. Is it right? Is it wrong? It may be right or wrong for you. It may be right for you, but wrong for me. And this is why, personally, in the last 3 years, I personally have experienced racism because of a black guy I knew of and things that I did not know about him. Today, when I woke up, actually early this morning, I woke up again to some baby monkeys being emailed to me, which I get those emails all the time. I've just been a little selective on what I say about it. But here's my thing. I think when people get outside of their race or decide to go outside of their race, it needs to be genuine. I've noticed and I've experienced from not directly but indirectly from people I knew, when black people make money, I'm speaking from the black race because I'm black. When black people make money, that's when people outside of the black race want them. And I also experienced that if there's been a mixture of races and children, people tend to think that their child or children are better because they have a different skin complexion, or their child or children have different types of hair and things of that nature. I've noticed that when the breakups are broken up, it's always a bad slur to it. I've been called nigger for the past 4 years. In the beginning, I didn't know why. But over the last 2 years, a lot of things came to the light. So this is my thing. If you're going to date outside of your race, I don't care what it is. I just think it needs to be genuine. I think if you are a person that you did not come from money and the Lord has blessed you and you begin to make money and you tapped into those portals, those frequencies, and those particular statuses, I think you should wait out no matter what the race is. But specifically, if there's a different race, I think you should weigh out. Would that person have wanted you if your ass was still at the same level or status that you were when you grew up? And for me, I will honestly say, over the course of a few years, I've dated some biracial guys, not necessarily white, but they were biracial. And um the interactions were a bit different on a higher vibration. It's especially communication. They were different. However, it sits in the back of my mind with these people because of a guy I knew of. It sits in the back of my mind how freely they call me nigger is what it would be if I dated or married someone outside of my race. If they got mad, what would they call me? What would they say? What would they think and not say it? So that's my take on it. I don't believe in interracial dating for myself personally. I think for people that do it, just weigh your pros and your cons. I still think it's a beautiful thing for those that do it genuinely, organically. If you have to bash your race, it means that you're not genuine and you know that race does not want you, does not accept you, and it means that you are a flunky, a fool. If you're black, it means that you are a coon, a in-house nigga is what you really are for those that do that. I think people that go above and beyond to get into other races, cultures, nationality, ethnicities, and things like that, especially when the history comes from certain races, that they don't accept particular races and even statuses, unless you have a status of people. I just feel like, it's not genuine, it's not real, it's not organic, and it's gonna always fail. We've seen those type of relationships fall in social, across social media with celebrities, but at the same time, I just feel like if you started off wrong, I think, yeah, it's going to end up wrong. So that's my take on interracial relationships. I also believe specifically when children are mixed in that, and people start having biracial children, um I think they should try to work that out for the sake of their child or children, because don't everybody's not going to look at a biracial child and think they're better, think they're great or greater, just because they have a lighter skin, different hair, the mom or the dad is black, white, Hispanic, foreign, or something of that nature. Doesn't matter. Everybody, doesn't matter. So yeah. That's all I wanted to know. I did this the other night. I just wanted to see what you all think about interracial dating. What are some of the pros and the cons? Um, I don't know of any pros, because I just feel like if a relationship is right and genuine and organic, then that's just a pro. It's good. The con is this right here. I feel like a person cons themselves to fit in, to be a part, or want to be of something that they're not. I think that's a con right there. I think sometimes maybe those relationships are camouflaged as something else, but I can't really say what's a pro and what's a con of it. But yeah, that's my take. Peace and blessings. Great day. To all you biracial people out there, know that you are loved, and you deserve to be loved. For those of us, myself, that don't want to desire, that we don't desire or want anyone outside of our race, or that stepped outside, especially in degrading, devaluing situations, just know it's nothing business, it's personal. It's personal. Yep, I believe people should follow their heart as well. Um, I basically said that, but I agree. I believe people should follow their heart when it's genuine. I've just noticed that a lot of relationships are not genuine. They have motive. They're motivated by certain things. Well, Monica, we're not speaking personally. We're just speaking generally. So it's not anybody's business. Nobody gives a damn. It's a person's life. Um, I don't think it's anybody's business as well. But I think people make it our business when they try to push it in front of us. And for some races, people try to get pushed aside and pushed down. No. Any other questions? I don't want to just hang up on y'all. Oh, yeah. It's a worldwide thing. Yeah. And by no means do I think it's a bad thing. I think for those people that's genuine to it, people have a genuine attraction. Genuine attraction does not bring in, the spirit of hate, envy, jealousy. It darn sure does not usher in the spirit of, murder. It doesn't usher in the spirit of set up. It doesn't usher in the spirit of manipulation. When you find those things in relationships, then guess what? More than likely they were not from the beginning they were not real. Congratulations. Absolutely. Congratulations to you. 18 years. I will say this, just my opinion. I feel like when black women marry outside of their race, they don't marry for security. They marry for a peace of mind, but they typically get security, provision, and protection. I feel like when black men marry outside of their race, I feel like a lot of times that's arranged. They're highly tolerated. They're not wanted. They've never been loved by that person, but they benefit that individual a lot more than that person could benefit them tangibly. It may not be always just on the money scale, but that person, they could walk all over them, or they can build off that black man's back. I've noticed that with interracial dating. Just my opinion on that part. And that has a gray area to it as well, but that's just my take on it. Well, Ladybugs, that's it. You all have a great day. Peace and blessings. I want to say this right here. Racism is real. It's not going anywhere. Racism still exists in America. It still exists. But anytime racism shows itself in your life, you have a personal obligation to deal with it the best way that you feel like you know how and should. And much maturity with it, because a lot of people may not have the maturity, but they address it the way they feel like they need or want to. Well, Jacqueline, congratulations to you and your Caucasian white man. May you, your husband, and your children, may you all continue to always be blessed and stay focused on culture and education. But I hope that they understand, from your household, the realness of life and the reality. Racism starts at home. It's an inside job. So I'm sure with you saying that, I'm sure you and your spouse are a couple that makes sure that your children are balanced in life. Everybody don't have that. And that's why some of us don't want to be a part of it and will not be a part of it. But yeah, that's it. So peace and blessings, great day. I hope this has been helpful to a lot of you all. Namaste.